2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Portland fans already at a fever pitch in the sold-out arena. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. Well, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And it's all five All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. McCollum, no good. Durant against Turner. Curry kicks to Thompson. Over McCollum, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
Turner, 4 on the clock. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Now, here's Cousins. And Green with the basket on the assist by Cousins.
The tune that Draymond's singing, I mean, music to a coach's ear, aggressive.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and here's McCollum for three. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Durant against Turner. Durant the pass to Green. Rebounded by McCollum. Outside Turner. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. They've got Livingston, Jonas Jerebko out there with Bell, and there's Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Here's Stauskas. The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul. Curry kicks to Stauskas. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
And so here is Golden State. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure, but he's not a pushover.
The first free throw is good. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, if former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, if you've been practicing against them, that's a good thing.
There's a screen by Collins. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Curry from deep three-point land. No good. Great tee that time from Curry. Inside, here's Bell. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Collins dishes to Curry. Buries it down low.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Warriors trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Evan Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Green's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a 1-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
McCollum against Thompson. McCollum right side. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for Damian Lillard.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow by.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Thompson against McCollum. Aminu with a screen on Thompson. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core of fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Klay Thompson. McCollum passes to Aminu. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Oh, the superior strength on display. Nurkic excels at absorbing contact and muscling the shot in regardless.
And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Wow, the toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. A physical big man, he makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
Now the pass to Thompson. Over McCollum. Another shot, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. McCollum fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
It's a long game. It's a long game. But listen, we don't have a chance if we don't rebound and defend and give them second chance points. It takes too much out of us.
Well, the message there, can't give up additional scoring opportunities.
He is on point with that. They have got to do a better job on the backboards, and right now the effort is lacking.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Durant plays as the 4 with Cousins in the middle. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Iguodala in at the small 4. Here's Layman. Collins a screen on Iguodala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Screen by Cousins. Curry's shot is off.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Maurice Harkless is checked in for Myers Leonard. Aminu comes in for Collins. And Stauskas subbed in for Jake Layman. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Aminu with a screen for Harkless. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Curry wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Harkless with the screen for McCollum. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Harkless. Turner comes in for Stauskas. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Count it. Cousins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Kevin, you have to commend the attitude of Cousins, demanding the ball so he can deliver the big basket.
Pass to McCollum. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Aminu with the screen on Curry. Lillard misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Now, here's Lillard, following the miss by Draymond Green. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the screen. 3-pointer. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nurkic can't hit.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Okay, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
.26 seconds left in the game. Here's Nurkic. Portland again missing. Tries to keep it alive. Nurkic with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul would make things interesting.
And they can't waste any time. They got to get a 3 right off the inbound.
Here's McCollum. Passes it to Aminu. Over in the corner, Lillard. It's stolen by Curry. And the pass to Aminu. Three-pointer, Lillard. Frames it from downtown.
And clutch is Lillard's middle lane. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What a family of shooters the Currys are. Dell, Seth, Steph, they can all shoot the lights out, but if they have a family three-point contest, I think I'd have to go with this man here. I think I'm going with Steph.
He's stepping to the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he doesn't.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. She's their point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.